Hey YouTube. So, this is the Scorefitter music challenge for myself. You probably don't know what Scorefitter is, so I'm going to tell you really quickly. Music that I've used in the past has come from Creative Commons licensed music found on the web from Kevin MacLeod. Various people on SoundCloud is a more recent one that I've looked at, and other sources, and a little bit of music on freesound.org. So there's a lot of stuff that I've used, and I really like that stuff. But what I'm challenging myself to do is use some music from Scorefitter Music Library included with my Pinnacle Studio license. Pinnacle Studio includes some music with it. Two different groups. There's some music from Triple Scoop Music. That one's only a personal use license. So using it for YouTube or videos that are, like family vacation videos and stuff like that, that's okay. Using it for short films and whatnot, not okay. And there was actually a song in there I wanted to use for Airborne Death, but couldn't because the license wasn't right, and I don't use music that's only personal license. And that's what got me looking other places other than Kevin MacLeod to find similar songs. Now, Scorefitter is royalty free. So I'm 99% positive that means I can use it in whatever I want. I mean, as long as it's, used with Pinnacle Studio, which it kind of has to be, because Scorefitter music is specifically designed so that you can remap it to the length of your video. I don't know if there's a limitation on how long it can go, but it can get pretty long. But you just say how long you want the song, and then it takes the song of your choice and remaps it to fit that amount of space, which is actually really, really cool. And there's quite a good variety. There are plenty of songs in there that I like that make me think about stuff. Now, they're not quite as good as music made by other people. They're a little more simplistic. There's certain little musical tricks and flares and things that they lack, but they're definitely not bad. I mean, I would say scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the best. Using Scorefitter in your projects, I would say that comes in. Let's say Scorefitter comes in at a 6, no, 5. Using music from other sources comes in at 7, like other people creating music like Kevin MacLeod, because of just how the songs are structured. And then number 10 is reserved for what is it? Yeah, oh yeah, number 10 is reserved for custom music that you like pay somebody or somebody custom designs for your project. There's actually, I would need to adjust the numbers somehow, but I'm not going to because I haven't used this. But there's another program that's completely separate, not part of Pinnacle Studio or made by them, that I think it's a standalone program. It's very similar to Scorefitter, but this one lets you pick when you need the music to be more intense or less intense by, specifying on a timeline. Get more intense here, now get less intense here, and you can specify it. So yes, but basically, Scorefitter Music Challenge for me is to try and use Scorefitter music in almost all my videos going forward. Find songs that fit and work, and there's a pretty good samplage out there. And I've used it. I know I've used it in a video not recently, but I know I've used it in a video within the last year or so. Forget which one. So yeah, there's my challenge to myself. Is just to use Scorefitter music more, especially since the dynamic remapping of it makes it really nice and great, and I like it. Oh, I know, huh? So I know I've used Scorefitter music in how different rages react to crude humor in movies, and am I thinking of? Yeah, when I started using that, I didn't know what Scorefitter music was, so I put the song in, and I wanted to like trim the song and have it loop, but trimming it made it shorter, and it was weird. And I'm like, I don't know what's going on. Why is Studio being funny like this? I thought it was having a bug, so I exported that song as audio, put it back into Studio, and then went from there. Which now that I know what it is, yeah, sure, I would have to have it be exported as a sound file if I wanted the music to cut off at certain points and not, perfectly end there. But anyways, yes, I'll see you guys in whatever's next, and let me know what you guys think as more Scorefitter music is used in my projects.